Why you gotta constant calling? Yeah, I just got home like 20 minutes.
Sound like it's over.
Yeah, she not all the way better, but she said this rest for like 2 days. They won't doctor, so
Say hi, mother.
I go to work. Yeah, I go to work. It's gonna bring it back up.
Okay.
What do you want?
I'm ready.
Who's the next call?
Yeah, no, I'm ready. It's crazy.
That's why I don't think that's it.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring it out in the end zone.
Oh,
They bring him
come on, we
down
can't start the
for
game
a
off.
really good return. Sets up this offense in solid field position.
Let's see.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Hold and fire complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got a man. It's Concepcion. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Got his man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there.
What was that about?
squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Rhys Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for room. It's Singleton. Gets it past the marker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there, running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
Dropping back, it's Aller.
Hello.
That's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind yet.
Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
They just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field, make plays for them.
And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Buckeyes looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Fires left.
Dang, I did not see one.
Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way.
Well, really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air. It's out. Setting up the screen. Fights off the defender. Turning it on.
Bro, how did he break that tackle,
Really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's Sayed. Finds his tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. We really sense that Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games and how do they play against Ohio State, a big rival. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rival?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. You think back to Woody Hayes, and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Trying to get the corner. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Man, those last two plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Toss sweep, try to get it outside to the right. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game on the toss play.
And the Buckeyes will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing.
Oh, how do I keep throwing interceptions, bro?
Past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on fourth down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off.
Oh.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
This?
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Grant. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now the throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Well, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't lay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do it.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. We reached the 2.
Yeah, this is drawing.
And they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of those. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he only has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. You can't make those mistakes. It's hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead's extended a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on their last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. 'Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes and a half. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw it. Say it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Yeah, this is bogus.
What a play, not only to get
About everything.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field and trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
What?
Picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw. It's Sayed. A shot toward the end zone.
Let's go.
They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in a hurry-up. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And then Nittany Lions will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
Don't be getting no help from the coach.
Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustment.
Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And listen, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Big way to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking downfield, it's Sayed. Finds his man, it's Peoples. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Wide receiver going in motion. Toss sweep right. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
I could have picked a better play, but I don't care. I don't care about it.
You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Dropping back, it's out. Finds a man on the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stopped, right? That's your job, is stop in front, stuff them on the way, make them get more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback just flat missed it, incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you got your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And with the extra point, they're now on by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field. This defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Sayed. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy that's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
The O's toss play. They'll just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole? As opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. And he had it for a second.
Come on, bro.
Dribbled out of his hands.
What a great hit by the defender forcing the incompletion. They knew coming into this game that they were going to try to throw the football to this guy because of his speed. It's game-breaking. So everybody on defense, always aware of where he's lining up, but these safeties especially, and these linebackers are aware. If this dude's coming over the middle of the field, we are going to put a hat on him, and we are going to make him feel us, and they did it right there on that play.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period than pressure the quarterback that gets hits on them and make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Tate. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Get us stop.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish.
Let's see.
So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the air, it's Sayed. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's kind of how their days come, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Here's the handoff. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Should have spun.
This offense has got it all, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now. A bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front seven has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football.
Off the play fake. Bring it in. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Rushes on him. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
You gotta like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
I think the experience on offense is a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on fourth down. He says a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins. You saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
He might want another play. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect that quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle. Back on the line. Make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
And that is his fifth interception. He goes out to try for 6. He'll be lucky. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover called by this defense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. We saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making it tackle.
To the air, it's out. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And the explosiveness of Big Gator gets it to the 49-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays on the side right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game. Stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing the momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
And those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college. He would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Back to throw. It's
I was just about to.
He's taking the deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive
I didn't read
play.
it.
Instead, they're looking at a third down.
I'll tell you, this offense is going for too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
Now facing a third and long. On the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, somebody make a big play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a big play from the air, scoring from 51 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. On the ground, it's Singleton. Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Handoff from the gun. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros and time has expired here. So Penn State takes down Ohio State, a couple of Blue Bloods, cornerstone programs in college football, and you know both sides can't wait until they meet again. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
In toddler.
Oh. I wonder if I can get that in my apps. Chat, we gonna start shooting 2.2.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Alabama about to kick off to get things started.
You said what?
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good. The coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
First down, he might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Got his man downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. And, you know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense. And you got to be accurate. When you think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went in the first round, that's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a first-rounder in the future.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
That's a really good play. That's a ball. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of times for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI, stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football.
Yeah, I should do that up.
And you spin it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive and you're doing a couple positive things.
Ain't nowhere to go with that ball.
Not to start this offense one.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch.
This game, yo. This game here, man. How do I tell you?
So nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Tate.
Yeah, I got you, bitch.
He's got it out.
And I'm about to score.
Explosive and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way.
You better be lucky that wasn't number 5, because he would have took that to the house.
Finding themselves down 7 They'd love to get a drive going here. Trying to seal the edge on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop.
You ain't worried about that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list.
So, you ain't worried about that bullshit. Like, why are they messing up my play? And they, alright, bro. I'm not. Bro, yeah, you talk a lot already, but it's cool. I'm gonna handle that. Right here. How do you drop? All right. You talking too early, man. You talking way too early.
You get the ball anyways. Nice job out of the football.
Better be lucky he ain't crossed that up. There's gonna be one coming soon though, and you run your mouth too much.
On first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Grant near the marker. It's Horton. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that.
Yo, like, what is going on? Y'all be having the tackles and.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that.
Yeah,
right now. He's so
sit down.
Once he has the ball in his hands, and I think if you're on offense, you move him.
Man, it's like, let me lock in, man.
Creative ways to get him involved.
Lost one on that last one.
Word.
Second and 11. To the air, it's Simpson. He's got it down the middle.
That was, yo, this game is so glitchy.
Just a tad short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. The short hands, it's Williams. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. He's not going to get
Yeah, you so silly.
Timeout called by the defense.
You know that wasn't the first, so I don't know why you doing all that. No, you was in front of the line. Can't see.
Three tight ends in the formation on first and 10.
Well,
Gonna run it. It's Donald. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get them started here in the second. Try to get it to the edge. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Sayed. Fires to the tight end. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They made the stop about 4 yards.
Get this first real quick.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Bro, he was wide open.
Turns it over in their own end.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances. And you tell your team about it all week. And you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive.
Run that ball again.
You might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises.
Like, how am I letting this bum score?
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It's all right. We got this. It ain't Nova.
You got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown.
Bro, why do you keep talking to me?
Coming out with it, it's Graham. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Bro, like, how, like, all of a sudden somebody else will show up. Like, all right,
You
bro.
always want to give your big-time players a chance.
What we got here?
That might have been too much of a chance.
This is BS.
Chance when it's one of them, but not two of them. You got to see that. Got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
Bro, what? I don't know. Yeah.
Back to pass, it's Sayed. Fires to the right. Not in lockstep there.
Like, come on.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get.
They making Alabama look too good right now.
That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Makes the grab over the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Right back to him on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spin the magic beat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Dropping back, it's Sayed. Pressure coming. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the big fella. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Wants to throw it. Steps away. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to get him down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He took it.
Bro, like, come on, get the ball off.
It's incomplete and fourth down's cut.
And you've got to go for this on fourth down. I mean, this offense hasn't even punted yet in this game anyway. They've gone for it on fourth down a few times early, but the field position dictates that you're absolutely going for it here. Trailing on the scoreboard, you've got to dial up a good play. You've got to get your best playmaker the football.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to
That's
the
what I'm
right.
talking about,
Inside
big
the
dog.
25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
They'll run the toss. Makes a man miss. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Looking to throw, it's Sayed. Fires into the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play.
I should have picked what I was going to pick, but it's all right. I ain't worried about you, bro.
The Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
You just showed me how sorry your defense is. I had all that time.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all the assignments.
Watch this.
They put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, I think defensively, you understand, like the running game is...
No, like, what are y'all doing?
I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going to be right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry.
Got it in the middle, it's Miller. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to kick.
There he goes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown Tide. Running up to add another. Precision blocking up front, creating the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even, but the yardage would have gotten with a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Back to throw. It's Sayed. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. They knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're scaring it third.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going. And so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the returner goes down.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football. They are so lucky that they jumped on that ball, and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
That's caught. It's Bernard. Makes the grab, and not quite enough on the first down, but a good gain on that play. Alabama quickly back to the line. Miller with the ball. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Backed up now here, second and long. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quickly complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The snap sets up the throw. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now in 2nd and goal. Slams it.